Okay, on this video, we will be demonstrating the P2P feature. By definition, P2P stands for peer-to-peer. So in a P2P network, the peers are computer systems which are connected to each other versus the internet. Files can be shared directly between systems on the network without the need of a central server. In other words, each computer on a P2P network becomes a file server as well as a client. So let's have a quick demonstration on how to use our P2P features. So on all of our SQL endpoints, besides the X30 zip paging gateways, all of our endpoints, they are P2P features supported. And let's see. Okay, so I have a IAO3 zip paging intercoms and also another IBO3 intercomes here. So first of all, let me as we can see that the primary zip account is registered. So let's deactivate the account for at this moment. Click on submit. And we need to do the same thing for the IBO3. Submit, okay, and let's go back to IAO3. So right under zip settings, there is a P2P account. So click on P2P accounts and click on the activate buttons. And we do need to give a user ID for the P2P accounts on this device. So let's do like 1001. Click on submit. And for the IBO3, we also need to activate the P2P features. So let's do 1002 and activate. Click on submit. Let's move back to the IAO3. And right under events, there is a IO setting. So we can actually use the press to talk feature, like the button on the intercoms, using the P2P account light. The format of using the P2P light would be user ID plus the IP address. So for example, my IBO3 user ID is 1002 and the IP address is 207. So what I need to do is 1002 add this IP address. You go. And choosing the P2P account light. Press again to end the call. Okay. Click on submit. And we just set it up to use our IAO3 to call our IBO3. So let's give it a try. I guess it is working. So on IBO3, let's go to the IO settings. Here, let's try to call a IP phone. So one thing I do need to mention here is for some of the IP phone manufacturers, they are defaultly disable you to call a IP address directly. So you probably need to find the setting on the IP phone to enable or disable the features of calling IP address directly.